Hey you guys, this is Grace, and I'm here to talk to you guys about Section 1, Part A of your AP exam. Now your test has 25% of your weight. You have 30 minutes for your suggested time. What you need to do is you need to identify the argument, main idea, and your thesis. You need to explain the line of reasoning by identifying the claim used to build the argument. You also need to evaluate the effectiveness of the evidence the author uses. You should basically grade your paper like the way you grade your essays in class. Now let's start. We should start reviewing some concepts. Now you need to analyze, assess. You have a thesis, you have your argument, you need to search for your validity of the argument, and there's also a counter argument. Now all three of these things on the top are the basic things you need to do for the first question. The bottom three are things that you need to consider for the second question. Now we have our process, which is divided into three parts. Now our process is actually very easy. You should identify, explain, evaluate, and respond. Now we decided to evaluate something for you guys, an example. Now this excerpt right here is Vanishing Voices from the 2016 AP Seminar Packet. Now here you can see that we have divided this first page into multiple little boxes here. Now the very first paragraph, you're able to see evidence, which is basically your background information that was given to us in order for you to make connection. Now this evidence is basically information and sometimes statistics in order for as a prelude to your argument. So basically it's given to you so you can understand what the author is trying to say. Now here we're able to see an excerpt of this awesome paper given to us here. We have the line of reasoning. So basically what we did for you guys is that we were able to dissect this paper, so to say, into smaller little paragraphs, and through these paragraphs you're able to see thesis. Now as you can see here, we're able to see that small languages are disappearing. So we can say that this is the main thesis, and we're able to see that through this we're able to see the spread of larger languages, etc. Now in the bottom right here in the smaller box is the counter argument. Now this is given to us so that way we can understand the opposite side of the argument, but also to see how this can reinforce the author. Now let's respond to the source. Now here's the first question of the AP exam. So for question 1, you need to understand and analyze the argument. Now this part is separated into three parts. Well, 3 is your highest, and that's what we're aiming for. So you need to accurately identify the argument, the main idea, and the claim. In order to do so, you need to understand what they're talking about. So as what we did earlier, you should annotate the passage. Now let's look at question 2. For question 2, we need to understand and also analyze the argument, but this time we need to identify the claims and the connections between them. We also need to look through the line of reasoning and produce a thorough explanation of this. We need to analyze all the important claims, and we need to say how is this relevant and what does this mean for the argument. Now let's look at question 3.